What is going on, you guys? This is all Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you guys another Division 2 video. And with this video I'm going to be giving you guys is going to be talking about Wicked and Opportunistic, because these are the two talents that kind of changed a little bit from Title Update 5 to Title Update 6. So before in Title Update 5, Wicked actually used to be a self-buff. I mean, not a self-buff, a group buff, but now it is a self-buff. And what I mean by that is, in Title Update 5, it used to be when, like, let's say one person threw a status effect at Boomer, right? Everyone threw the survivalist would normally throw a fire grenade at Boomer, and it would give everyone the Wicked proc. Anyone that had the Wicked gloves would get that proc. Now it doesn't work that way. Wicked actually now works as a self buff. So, for example, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what it says. It says when you apply a status effect, gain 15% weapon damage for 20 seconds. So that means it doesn't have to be put on the target you're trying to kill. For example, Boomer is the target you're trying to kill. I'm just saying Boomer, for example, because that's the one a lot of people normally go for. But Boomer, you don't have to throw a status effect at him anymore. You don't have to apply status effect at him at all. You can apply status effect to any enemy. So what I normally do, and what I told a few others what they should probably do, is run a Seeker Hive. I mean, not a Seeker, a Stinger Hive. Because the Stinger Hive, it technically is like a low cooldown. It's like 11-second cooldown. Even with no skill power, skill haste, or anything, it's like 11-second, 12-second cooldown for each charge. You only need one charge, one of the 12 or one of the 8 charges to actually hit the enemy, because it'll apply bleed effect, and that'll give you a damage buff for 20 seconds. 15% weapon damage. If you have the perfect version, which comes from Sokolov gloves, it's a 20% damage increase. And these are multiplicative. These are not additive damage numbers. These are huge damage buffs. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that, because I've seen a lot of people trying to argue with me that it still works the same way, and it doesn't. It does not work the same way. It is completely different. You have to apply the status effect yourself now. The others do not. Okay, so another thing that I want to mention is the survivalist. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the survivalist can do. The survivalist gives you a 10% damage buff for an enemy that is status affected. Now the thing is, the survivalist doesn't need to throw a fire grenade. It's just whenever an enemy has a status effect on them, everyone gets this damage buff. It doesn't matter who puts the status effect on them. As long as you have a survivalist in your group, you're going to be getting this 10% damage buff. So you're looking at a 25 to 30% damage increase, because this is also multiplicative as well. So it basically works the way that the old Wicked worked. So what we normally do, what I told my group, is to throw the Stinger Hive at Boomer as soon as he's about to go down. Like as soon as the backpack is being shot at, throw the Stinger Hive at him, so when he does go down, the bleed effect hits him, and that way he's able to take 10% more damage from the survivalist buff, and you get the Wicked buff procced as well. You'll probably end up hearing my brother in the background, by the way, and my PS4 fan, so a lot of different noises. Sorry about that. But yeah, you're getting all these different damage buffs, and it just helps super, like, a lot. Knowing this type of information, because, like I said, I've seen people argue with me, or I've had people argue with me that Wicked is the same Wicked that it was before, and it's not. It's completely different. You'll notice a huge difference in damage. And then the other thing I wanted to go over was Opportunistic. So Opportunistic is no longer usable for just regular sniper builds. Whatever, it's best if you use this on someone running an Aces build, because Aces is already spamming the SVD. If you're not running SVD on Aces, you're probably not doing it right, I guess. But yeah, you definitely want to run Opportunistic, because this is a 10% multiplicative damage increase for your group as well. If you have the perfect Opportunistic gloves, which is also Alp Summit, which is called the Motherly Love, that's a 15% multiplicative damage increase, and it's only lasts for 3 seconds, but it refreshes every time you hit the enemy. So every time you keep spamming, let's say when Boomer's down, you just keep spamming your SVD at Boomer's chest, not his head, because you're probably gonna end up you'll probably end up doing the 2 bars by yourself, just spamming, because you'll do like 2 million, almost 3 million damage per headshot or something like that. Probably just 2 million, not 3, 1 to 2 million. But either way, just hit his body so you don't proc headshot damage and stuff. And you'll keep that opportunistic up, so that way anyone that's running an actual sniper build, not aces, the sniper builds, as in like the nemesis builds, they will get a damage. They'll be getting damage increases from everywhere. They're getting it from opportunistic. They're getting it from wicked. They're getting it from spark, which spark and wicked can come into play together. You can throw the stinger hive and you get spark to activate, because it counts as both explosive and skills. And you also get wicked procs because it's a bleed damage, so that's status effect. If you have the if you have perfect spotter, you're getting a 20% multiplicative damage increase from that as well. By the way, spark is not multiplicative, it's additive, so you're only getting 15% additive damage. Unless you have perfect spark, then it's 20% additive damage. So spotter is multiplicative. The regular spotter is 15%, 20% for perfect spotter. You get vigilance, which is also another additive damage, so you get 25% extra damage. If you're running perfect vigilance, that's 30% additive damage. And you got your critical, whatever it is you're running, or headshot damage. The holster really shouldn't be running any type of actives, I guess. I mean, I guess you could probably run bloodlust or something. Probably not. Probably wouldn't be worth it. And then you got composure, which I think it's additive, or maybe, I think it's actually multiplicative. That's what I mean. Pretty sure it's multiplicative. But yeah, you have all these different damage buffs. And now I'm kind of giving you guys like a little run through on sniper builds. But anyways, opportunistic and wicked don't work the same way as they used to. These are the new changes. Keep that in mind. Take that knowledge, pass it on, share it with everybody, because the more people that know about this change, the better, instead of having everyone thinking, we need someone to throw a fire grenade, because it gets really annoying. Yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much it with this video. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, go and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section as well, and I'll try my best to help you guys out to the best of my ability. And that's pretty much it. This is all day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.